Yo, what up? Who's ready for a moderate amount of Metroid? Speaking up now, after having had tea and a lozenge, well, I'm still having the lozenge. Doesn't feel as bad as I expected it to be honest, but I anticipate the weakness of the flesh. So, I don't know if we're gonna pull an all-nighter on this one, but it's been too long since I played Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, and I want to play it. So here we are. Hope everyone's been having a fine Monday. The weather around here is frightful, and the fire would not be particularly delightful because it's frightful in the sense that the heat index is like 110 degrees. Not a big fan of the weather, and also not a huge fan of whatever malady I've been fighting off. I haven't been sneezing all day. That's cool. But I was sleeping all day. I was gonna say sleezing all day, but that's not true. I don't know, that might have been a better way to spend my day than laying around. But feeling fine currently. The problem being, it's been a while since I played, so I sure hope I remember what the fuck I was doing. Oh, right. My time since last stream has not been entirely comprised of just sleeping and laying around. I tidied up the copper mesh over the vent. It is no longer a Silent Hill or Resident Evil puzzle. It's tidied up. It still looks kind of jank, but it's good enough. I also just did a lot of skill grinding in Abiotic Factor, because it was like, I want to do stuff, but I have no energy. So what am I doing? So I played some idle games. More Milky Way idle, which continues to be something that I check in on every now and then. More Idle Wizard. It's currently the week of persistence, so that means I can make a lot more progress in one of the quasi-realms that unlocks the enhanced Ritual of Power, which will be good for me. But in Abiotic, I did a bunch of reload grinding. I got to level 20 in reloading. Alright. I did the math, but I have forgotten, so let me redo the math. Assuming you're getting an average of, like, 50... let's say 52 XP let's say 50 XP per reload. Like, every time you reload a ranged weapon in Abiotic Factor, you get 50 XP. Let's just say that, for sake of argument. In order to get to maximum level in any of the skills in Abiotic Factor, which is level 20, you need something like 91.6 thousand XP. So you need to reload like 1,800 times or more in order to get to max level. So I was doing a lot of reloading. I was doing a lot of crouching near patrolling enemies where they couldn't see me, but I was still getting stealth XP, so I'm like level 18 or 19 in stealth. No, I'm level 20 in stealth. I forgot. I did a big AFK. Got to level 20 in stealth. It's probably, broadly speaking, not worth it to actually grind any skill past, like, level 15. Level 15 is a reasonable stopping point. For skills that you're actually using. Like, if you're not using the skill, don't bother. But some of the training methods that you get in that game are pretty wild. Like, you can set up... There's a machine called an auto-scrapper that you unlock. And when you drop an item into the auto-scrapper, it automatically scraps it. And there are some items that scrap for the exact same items that you can craft them for. So what you do in order to train crafting is you fill your inventory. You have the upgrade on your crafting bench that lets you use items from nearby containers. And then you position yourself on top of the auto scrapper so that when you craft an item, it gets dropped because you have no free inventory space for it to go into. And then it drops into the auto scrapper. And then the crafting table can then use the materials from the auto scrapper's storage. And so you just make one plastic water bottle over and over and over and over and over. And you get like 10 XP per water bottle. And again, in order to get any skill to maximum level, you need like 91.6 thousand. So, takes a while. But you can do it. I also learned that you get, like, way more XP for healing other players than you do for healing yourself, so training first aid is balanced around healing other players, so grinding first aid to maximum level as a solo player is a goddamn nightmare. But I like when things are maximum level, so I've been torturing myself thus. But now it's time to do something that isn't torture, which is play Metroid Prime 3. Well, hopefully it's not torture. I don't know, maybe we'll get to a fucked up world today. 51%! This is huge. Implemented saving and loading for Snoutbreakers today. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been seeing some of the progress on Snoutbreakers. I'm very excited. I'm seeing a lot of assets, I'm seeing functional menus. Looking good. Oh right, we're getting all purple. I vaguely recall that I had done like all of the stuff there is to do around here, but maybe not. Right, the X's are things that I have gotten. Do I have the spider ball? There's a thing over there. That thing... suit. Morph ball. Morph ball, bomb, boost ball, question marks. I'm gonna guess that that's spider ball. So I'm gonna guess that I do not have it yet. Beep. Oh, right, that's my radio. Beep. Okay, so... progress is over there. Was there anything else on any of these planets that I can access now? What did I get for beating up the squid that took forever? Wasn't it just like a missile pack or something? Whee! Oh, right, this was the sky planet. Was there anything else that I needed to grab around here? So that's... Alright, that was the Metroid maze. Ah, fuck it. Let's go to a new planet. Let's go get power-ups. 125 missile capacity. Not bad. And I'm so happy that there are have you collected the item that exists here indicators in this game. The dang space pirate world got tentacles on it. What are you guys doing around here? What was that? Heavy phazon canisters are made from durable materials, vulnerable to heavy weapons fire. Mechanoid pirate cargo drone, mechanical drone used by pirates for transporting dirty supplies. Not anymore. Dynamo unit is functioning at a basic level, but it will cease operations if lack of maintenance continues. Oh, creatures have entered hyper mode. Despair class turret. Heavily armored defense system susceptible to explosive attacks. Lift door sealed. Use the thing. Terminal controls the nearby energy shield. Advanced visor system required to use terminal. Map station. Space pirate data decoded. Entry our mission. Data moved to logbook for review. Phazon was discovered 2 stellar years ago, and since that moment, Command has been driven to control it all. 2 operations have been established at tremendous cost. Both have failed thanks to the accursed hunter Samus Aran. Her Federation allies now move to secure what little Phazon remains on the planet Aether. This we cannot allow. We, the crew of the battleship Colossus, swear to take that Phazon or die trying. Terminal controls lift door. Currently without power. Energized terminal will open the door. Only been 2 years since Prime 1. Yeah, they've been busy. They have to fit all of this into the space between Metroid and Metroid 2. Or Metroid 2 and Super. 10 pounds of beans and rice? Hell yeah, dude. Lift system is online. Touch. I vaguely recall there was something about your beans and rice recipe that I was not like super jazzed about, but I'm kind of hungry. Uh-oh.
Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to at Meat Porps.
Gate locked. There's missiles!
Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to anything whatever 12. Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Dylan16807.
Diced onions, garlic, celery, and carrots.
Dan Sapman gifted a tier 1 sub to Dark Soul.
Yeah, I don't like chunks of onion. So if I were to have like a plate of that, then I would probably
Dan
eat
Sapman
around the
gifted a
chunks of
tier
onion.
1 sub to Zathiel94. The Coffin of Andy and Laylee. A coffin, intended for 2 occupants, perhaps even those 2 people known, upon occasion, as Andy and Laylee and, upon other occasions, as Andrew and Ashley. Alternatively perhaps a casket owned by the pair, Andy and Laylee.
Good luck with that. It's a lot of diced onions. Like, how small? Like, how small has it been diced? Also, thank you very much for the 5 gift subs and $25 donation, Dan. It's very much appreciated. The water here is probably very bad, considering what they've done with the place. Diced. You can dice things smaller or bigger.
Samus, Gandrada's communication capsule has revealed additional information concerning the pirate facility. We believe there is a cargo supply route that connects directly to the seed. The gate in this room appears to be its main entrance. It will be impossible to go through that area unless you can find protection from the acid rain.
Uh-huh. Get past the acid rain. You like small chunks? Half inch and then half that again in one dimension. I don't know, if it were here, I would probably try it. I don't know if it's worth transporting. For y'all's sake. Pirate alarm system. Alert beacon is retracted. No threats detected. Terminal controls the nearby energy shields. Drain the device's power to remove the shields. Energy shields are blocking the skyway access. Operate nearby terminal to lower the shields. Ah, so the terminal is, like, out in the rain. And that is the danger. Ventilation fans are blocking the vent duct. Cables can be seen leading up through the ceiling. Cables are connecting the ventilation fans to a control terminal located on the upper walkway. Doesn't see. I'm not seeing the path forward immediately. Kinda seems like I might need to go somewhere else and get a new thing. I've collected all level 1 emotes. I've collected a dysfunctional captioner. Testing 1, 2. Alright. Aha! That's what they mean by you need a special visor in order to do the thing. Alright, I guess I can see if there's anything in this area that my ship can interact with. Otherwise, kind of looking like, there's not much for me to do here. under current circumstances. Because that hole is all the way up there. You can brute force it. So, aha, that's a grabby ledge. I see. The order in which the icons were there changed after several failed attempts. It's like, best case circumstances, I would have to be exceptionally lucky. More likely, it just will not let you do it. Safety covering is in its place. Safety covering is in place and preventing air duct access, powered by nearby terminal. Touch. Ooh, another energy cell. Uh-huh. Okay, so I could go down to where the thing was, but... what if I go the other way? I get on this little path. Totally worth it. Energy is being distributed at regular intervals throughout the facility from this generator. Hatch appears to be covering a small passageway. It could probably be pulled open with enough force. There we go. Well, hold on. What was... what's there if I go the other way first? Ah, an opportunity to use the power-up that I don't have yet. Sneaky, sneaky. Missiles! Hardened Phazon is invulnerable to your weapons, but a strong impact could probably destroy it. X-ray visor. Switches operate a locking device for important pirate technology. They must be hit simultaneously. Control terminal operates the conveyor system, unable to operate with standard visors. Tank contains raw phazon. Substance is highly volatile and will explode if disrupted. Pirate surveillance drone scans for intruders and activates alarm system if hostiles are detected. Okay, so... Wow. I wonder if the X-ray visor looks terrible in this one. Hey, why'd I look like Dark Samus for a second there? Hey, what was that about? I mean, X-ray visor online, that's great and all, but why did I look like Dark Samus for a second there? Use the X-ray visor to see through phasite. Additional data downloaded to inventory screen. Ooh. Alright, that's a cool X-ray visor. Uh-huh. Oh, and the positions randomize every time. It's like I'm entering my bank pin in RuneScape. Ooh. Hole unlocked. Section of the conveyor rail appears to be movable. Conveyor redirection complete. There we go. Hey. This terminal controls the nearby energy shield. Drain the device of power to remove the shield. Control terminal operates nearby door. Interact with the terminal to open the door. Security gate engaged. Phasite plating can only be penetrated by high-frequency beam weapons. But if I go this way, I get a missiles.
This is Federation Trooper NZG-41. Can anyone read me? Over. Repeat, this is Federation... transmitting on an encoded channel. I was taken prisoner during the attack on Norian, but I've managed to escape. I have information about how to bypass the acid rain and get through to the seed. I don't know how long I can evade capture. I'm transmitting my coordinates now.
That's the shapeshifter lady. Meet up with the captured girlfriend trooper. Mechanical gate locked in place. Use of an advanced visor system required to disengage locks. Ooh. Alright. That's cute. Hey. All right. Now, no, turn it back. Even on the Space Pirate homeworld, morph ball gates. Well, I mean, the Space Pirates have a lot of stolen technology, you know? Space Pirate data decoded entry stowaway. Our attempts to intercept the Federation ship departing Ether were unsuccessful. With them went a collection of Phazon, the first to fall into Federation hands. They foolishly left most of the Phazon behind, allowing us to quickly collect what we could, but in our haste we took more than mere Phazon. Our scanners have detected what remains of Dark Samus, who has revived herself within our Phazon storage. Surely, we are cursed. The fiendish shrew consumed all of the Phazon, then wiped out a third of the crew in a matter of minutes. Now she moves at will through the halls of the Colossus, using her witchery to beguile the minds of the crew. We are unable to call for aid, and only a few of us remain to stand against her. All is lost. Fucking owned. This generator contains 3 energy cores that supply power to the planet's defense shield. Ah, fuck. We were trying to scoop up some Phazon, and God damn it. Dark Samus again. It was fucked enough that there was 2 of them, and now there's 1 of them on our frickin' ship. This sucks. Creature has entered hyper mode. The game uses readable Lua scripts. Oh, so if you're digging into the code, then you can. When the player presses the correct key but doesn't have the X-ray visor, the game swaps the value for one of the incorrect keys. Yeah! No cheating. The game will cheat on levels that you can't possibly imagine. I don't have any reason to be here. Or do I? Let's go back to the first floor. Well, those space pirates did a lot of damage, huh? I have downloaded the map. Ooh, unlocked 2 new landing spots? Well, okay, that's the seed. So I can't actually land there yet, but eventually. That post was less than a month ago? Damn. It's always Metroid time, baby. I'm just imagining a world of, like, being a speedrunner for this game and coming up with a skip to avoid the X-ray visor puzzles explicitly, so you don't have to explain that you can't cheat the X-ray puzzles like, every time when you're live streaming attempts. Like, no, I can't, no. You can't just know the correct password, you can't guess. You need the visor. Exclamation mark, no guessing. Terminal controls the nearby energy shield. Well, I still don't have whatever ability that is. Lift system is offline. Use the terminal to restore it. Touch. Well done. You restored it. Pretty cool elevator. Access hatch appears structurally weak. Heavy weapon fire will destroy it. Security hatch locked. Can't open it from this side. Whoop. Security hatch controls. A strong impact might be able to activate the power switch. Wow. Unknown bioform is deceased. Subject appears to be part of a bioengineering experiment. Control station appears to be linked into the Space Pirate Command Network. Huh. Power cables appear to be running from the access doors to a control station. Floor vent is releasing toxic amounts of phazon vapor into the area. Hatch is firmly shut over disposal duct, unable to open from this side. Damn it. Door's locked. Just build a tunnel through the failed bioform experiment. Fuck it. It's big and heavy. We don't want to just pull it out of the way. Just build a tunnel through it. What? There we go. Yeah. tank, baby! Trying to like 50-50 on which is bonus. This is seeming like progress. I might have lost the 50-50. Touch. Well, that's great. Circuit board is fixed. You use the thing. See. What? Just go in. Thank you. Is this where the spider ball is? Oh. Oh no! Alerta! Pirate alarm system is sending distress calls. Shoot the beacon to reset the alarm. Oh, fuck. Commando pirate assault armor composed of phasite, able to cloak and teleport. Pirate alarm system is alerted security. Hostiles are en route to this location. The space pirates have just shown up. Optical device appears to be part of a security system that uses light too faint for standard sensors to detect. Oh. Phasite panel covering a control switch. High frequency beam could penetrate the panel. Hatched upper chamber locked. Hit the switches. But you can't. Oh! Entry first disciples. Our struggles have ended. She has shown us the error of our ways. The way is now clear. All previous vows of fealty have been forsworn. We now pledge sole allegiance to our liberator, the Great One, Dark Samus. We bear a singular honor, we lucky few, for we are her first disciples. Our burden is a happy one, for we will pave the way to her glorious victory and cosmic rule. Let the light of Phazon lead us! Uh-oh. What? Get me out of the room. Assault Shield Trooper. Battle Shield deflects attacks but can be pulled away with a grapple beam. Metroid Tank Barrier Online. Emits a high-frequency pitch that keeps specimens docile. Data decoded. Zeeb's specimen. Highly aggressive subject has been transferred to an off-site laboratory. Talon 4 specimen. SR-388 specimen. Newly discovered strain has been delivered to main science center. Observations on Metroids native to different planets display subtle variations in biological processes. Terminal controls nearby door. Use of an advanced visor system is necessary. Retractable doors blocking access to power subsystems. Data decoded. All research into the subject's energy-draining abilities have yielded inconclusive results. Our home world's atmosphere has resulted in various unique physiological mutations. Excuse me, fellas, I'm trying to learn here. Central specimen tank, capable of moving between floors. Unit is receiving insufficient power. Creature has entered hyper mode. It entered hyper mode. Look, the space pirates will use Phazon for everything. Food, power, weapons, locks, doors, floors, ceilings, walls. Uh-huh. It's that puzzle, but with the X-ray visor now. Are you impressed? Circuit board is damaged. Oh no! Energy cell. Oh boy! I'm now carrying 4 energy cells. This is great for me. Ooh. Ooh. Phazon Metroids. Uh-oh. Phazon Metroid's mad. Unhatched Metroid eggs have been exposed to alien sustentative chemicals and high radiation levels. Alright, well, if you're gonna bust out of here, let me just grab this missile while I'm here, real quick. Terminal powered down. Central specimen tank. Whee! I thought it was gonna throw me back down to the lower level. Wall jump surface. One of 4 control switches that operate nearby machinery. Hit all simultaneously and activate. Wall jump puzzle unlocked. What was the other door? White blast shield is invulnerable to most weapons, but vulnerable to cold. Experiment status report update. Metroid Project Dread is nearing the final stages of completion. Oh. Experiment unsuccessful. All attempts at using Metroids as weapon power source have failed. We tried to stick a Metroid into a gun and it didn't work. The telluric alloy in this maintenance duct panel is weakened with age. Routing disc is operated by an internal spinner device that controls the rotation. A Metroid gun would be pretty fucked up. Yeah, it'd be crazy if a Metroid gun showed up in one of these games. Imagine. That'd just be like a disintegration ray. Yeah. That'd be fucking crazy. Can't imagine what circumstances would have to arise for that to happen. Samus might have to, like, lose a fight or something. Of course. Okay. Lower terminal, the source discovered. After our liberation, she left us adrift. We thought this a test of our loyalty, and so we endured. Some said she abandoned us, that they were promptly shot. Disciples do not doubt their leader. When she returned, it was on the back of a titanic starborn beast. As we groveled in awe, she ordered us to follow the beast through a rift in space, a wormhole. Some refused to follow, afraid of the unknown. They too were shot. Disciples must be fearless. Once through the rift, we saw a singular wonder. Phase, the source of all Phazon in the cosmos. Phase, the home of our glorious leader. Yeah, it's probably a bad thing for space pirates to discover the source of Phazon. There's missiles in that tube. There's an S in that tube! Routing tower is designed to rotate to allow access to different areas. Hazard shield. They're really leading me on with the spider ball here. Oh shit, a totally normal EDF trooper that can totally be here and survive. Energy reactor operations are automatic. Unit provides power to all critical facility systems. Lift is offline. Target is part of an energy production system. Unit has been locked in an auto-run cycle. Target appears to be in power conservation mode. Unit is currently offline. Lift control system requires the activation of a bunch of stuff at the same time. Hang on, let me scan. There we go. Morphology: Federation Marines, standard girlfriend military personnel, trained for combat situations. I doubt it. Control unit access denied, unable to bypass security codes.
Samus, thank the stars it's you. I thought I was a dead man. I think I can help you get to the seed.
Okay.
As I'm sure you know, the path to the seed entrance is exposed to the acid rain. However, I've seen the pirates using a special suit shield that protects them from the elements.
Damn it. Wever. Up here I go.
If you can acquire one of these shield units, you could probably make it to the seed. Lucky for you, I've seen where they make these devices. Here are the coordinates.
Was it that room that I was just in? Wow. Very helpful.
I even know a back entrance to that location, but we'll need your help activating the lift that takes us there.
Okay, that's helpful.
We've got to engage the security levers simultaneously.
Oh boy. Logbook updated.
We've got to engage the security levers simultaneously. I'll call out the instructions. We must synchronize our movements or the security clamps won't release. Are you ready? Pull. Remember, Samus, we have to synchronize our moves in order to activate the lift. Let's try again. I'll call out the instructions. We must synchronize our movements or the security clamps won't release. Are you ready? Pull. Twist. Push.
I just had to, like, hold forwards, just with correct timing there. Elevator activated. The system is online. Check it out, the elevator works. You want to get on the elevator? You can, because it works. And she knew it too. What?
You know, you should never trust strangers, Sammy. This is gonna be fun.
Oh my god. Morphology Gendrada. Metamorphic bioform able to mimic numerous enemy units in battle. Berserker G! Phasite plating can be destroyed by the same Phazon attacks it fires. Shake, shake, shake it. I don't know what input you want from me here. Oh hey, it's Frozone. Rundas G, limited cryokinesis now available, vulnerable to high temperature attacks. Do the thing. There we go. Morphology Gorgy! Shield repels all weapon fire, lower target appears vulnerable. How does she make the missiles? Ah, don't worry about it. She mimics the systems that allow the creation of the missiles. What? You can't be me, I'm me. Morphology Samus G, power beam and boost ball online, but can only reach ground targets. Oh, she's invisible. Rude. Stay away. I don't want to do the motion control attack again. I don't know how it works. That's cool. That was a really cool effect. Using the camera cuts for her changing forms, that's great. Yeah, what up? I got the purple grapple. Grapple voltage online. When attached to a grapple, use up to send energy, use down to drain energy. That was like one of the easiest boss fights yet, and it showers me in power-up stuff. Just tons of juice. Terminal provides power, drain it. You were just chilling and Gendrated jump scared you by pretending to be a pickup barrel or a little bug. Yeah, I mean, that's just Prey 2017. That's what that game is. It's a good game. Map of the transit pathways. Currently in Transit Station 1-8 connects research facility areas. Control terminal activated. Interact with the nearby terminal to signal for transit system. Touch. Transit system can be used to quickly travel from one section of the pirate homeworld to another. Control terminal operates the transit system. Interact with the terminal. But isn't the thing that I want here? No, not train infrastructure. How dare these people not want to drive? Excuse me, pardon me.
Unit 217 has discovered evidence of hidden Chozo artifacts on Skytown. Perhaps these could assist you in accessing the rest of the pirate base.
I see. Hey, we know you haven't really spent much time exploring the areas that you might have access to now, but we're just gonna tell you straight up, it's time to leave. I've been thinking about going back and doing a playthrough of Prey, a pray through, if you will. Where I actually use the psychic abilities. Because I have done a playthrough, and I did most of the stuff in the game, at least. But I did it with no brain powers. I was a good boy. Control terminal operates. The transit system interact with the terminal to initiate travel. Wow. Entry the Leviathan. Our leader provided us with great wisdom on many subjects, including the improvement of our mighty battleship Colossus. We followed her teachings and turned our vessel into a ship without peer, but more work remained. Dark Samus required a mighty flagship, one to strike terror in the hearts of her enemies. The might of the Colossus was not enough. She demanded more. Her solution was unique and most excellent. We took her great star beast and fitted it with cybernetic weapon systems. Crew quarters and command consoles were placed within the beast's skull. In time, we created a mighty dreadnought called it Leviathan. The great leader was pleased. We put a couple of chairs into the Eldritch Abomination and called it a ship. 1A. Oh, so it wasn't 1-8, it was 1B. I see. Okay, back to Skytown. Maybe Skytown has the Morphball. Testing 1, 2. Captioner dead again. Testing 1, 2. Elysium with Skytown. I have the morphing spear. What? Oh, did I say Morph Ball, not Spider Ball? I hella don't remember the layout of this place. I just remember it was annoying. Oh right, it has Kingdom Hearts music. I guess I probably want to go there. So rude. I don't think it's actually that short a loop. Just a little samey. Was Kocha Hate ever on Twitch? I thought that was only a Discord emote. Whee! What upgrade did I get? I got an Electro Grapple. I can now suck power and give power. I don't know if it's like combat grapple. There's probably enemies that are going to be like, ooh, it has a shield that can't be penetrated unless you drain its energy, maybe imagine? So many rooms where they taunt me with, hey, check it out, if you have the spider ball right now, be cool, right? Okay, so, zoom out. Okay, so I do want to go this way. Can I go this way? Do I have enough of these? I do. All good. Ah! It almost bounced me off. Phazoid, I could not give less of a fuck about you. I'm out of here. Aha! Give me your power. Or, here, take some power. There we go. Knock, knock, motherfucker. Where's the spider ball? Energy grid currently offline. Activation of surrounding nodes will activate power. Power nodes offline. Hit them at the same time. Lock is inactive. You gotta do the thing first. It would be really funny if they put spider ball tracks all over the game and just like, no, the morph ball can just fly now. That's your power. Fallen gear appears immovable. Cannot get enough leverage to pull from this angle. Protective barrier in place. Restore room operations to release barrier. These gears have stopped functioning. A missing section is needed to resume operations. Lore. Entry defeat. The 2 weeks following the seed's impact were disastrous. Like the Aurora unit, we too were infected with a phazon-based virus. The spreading corruption consumed many of us, putting us under space pirate control. It was not long before only a handful of us remained. During this time, there was but a moment that we received aid. Gore, the hunter dispatched by the Federation, arrived here to restore the Aurora unit. Our hope quickly vanished as he too was corrupted by Phazon and lost his own will. He now leads the assault on the remaining survivors, taking more and more of the station over with each passing day. There is no hope left for us. Soon we too will be among the enemy forces. The last of us now stand before the brink of our history's end, silently waiting out our final hours. I am Elysian, descendant of both the Chozo and the First. I am facing the last moments of my life and transferring my memory to the datapod. Brutal. Gear can be pulled from this angle. Great. What was the rest of that? Yeah, I can make it do a sick flip. There we go. Scans indicate this Chozo Elder statue was sculpted 1013.81 years ago. Spider Ball! Spider Ball Online! I can now go up so many walls. Ollie. Wow. Oh wait, what's this? Missiles, mayhaps, for me? Goodbye. Oh, I thought there was a thing there. Fantabulous. Was there other... no. I can't go back up. Great. I have been punished for not remembering if there was anything else in that area. Ah, rude. Damn it. Later, Neo. Thanks for hanging out. Uh-oh. There we go. Alright. Controls were not functioning correctly for a second there, but it's all good. Underappreciated Metroid. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Pretty good. Zipline is unusable. Hey, check out this big-ass spider ball track. Are you impressed? Thank you for the follow, Merc Twilight. Perhaps? Alright. Upsie daisy. Yeah. They put so many E-tanks in this game behind, do you know how to do the bomb jump? If yes, here's an E-tank. Okay. I can understand why this one would be underappreciated, because it's got motion control nonsense going on. Oh right. Which planet was the one that had the observatory? I'm playing with PrimeHack, though. Okay, security station, so that's probably not where I'm looking to go. So many repeated item lock checks. Yeah. Like, it is fairly linear. Not as though Metroid Prime 1 and 2 were, like, super duper open. It's probably around the same level of overall linearity as 2. But it's much more explicitly putting you in hallways. But playing with PrimeHack, I am enjoying the combat. I enjoy most of the, like, traversal mechanics and such. It's just, you know, every now and then you have to pay the motion controls tax of, hey, touch this button so that you don't forget that you're playing a game with motion controls. But that's fine. Woo! I played Twilight Princess, alright, I know what obtrusive... Ooh, ship missiles. I know what obtrusive with the motion control gimmick can feel like. And this is not it. Oh, right. I read that one from a distance.
This is Admiral Dane.
Ooh.
I've ordered the Federation fleet to walk to the pirate homeworld and begin the invasion.
Oh.
I think it's time we took the fight to them. We'll contact you when we're ready to commence our assault.
Are you sure that's a good idea? Are you sure you don't want to just let me do everything, all of it? Because that seems like a way better idea. No!
Shishi fusion on my Metroid until I grut.
So true. Thanks for the resub, Fletcher. I don't remember where else there were... Use the morph ball here to get a thing! Oh wait, there was one, like, right here. So I want to go back to where that observatory was, because that observatory had a thing. Whee! Thank you. Yeah, I think this zone is cool, and, like, it looks cool, and it has cool moments when getting around. But wow! Having to take the stupid zip lines to get most places is not great.
What kind of beam weapon does Samus's cannon turn into if she flips off the enemy?
Oh, that's the Annihilation Beam. Thank you for the resub, Geek. Oh wait, can I just skipsies with the cannonsies? Yay! What do you think the final beam is going to be? It's not going to be the a phase-on beam, because I have the phase-on beam. That's when I go hyper mode. The sicko mode beam is the phase-on beam. What was the name of the high-frequency beam in 2? Wasn't that the Annihilation Beam? She could just get that again. Oh, it could be the Wave Beam? Yeah. The Annihilator Beam. Oh god. What? I was shooting! God damn it. Wow, I almost got fucking annihilated by that. Okay. So let's go back to the observatory, which I believe was on Rio. But I don't remember where. It would be kind of crazy to get the Annihilator Beam again, because that beam was like the combination of the light beam and the dark beam, wasn't it? but I don't know. Dark Samus is back. Why can't the Annihilator Beam come back? The Space Pirates were saying, like, hey, we went down to whatchamacallit, Ether to try and grapple up as much Phazon as we could. And maybe while they were there, they grabbed the Annihilator Beam that Samus just left behind for some reason. Maybe it was attached to the light suit or something. Okay, Gateway, Grand Court, Hangar Bay, Court, Generator, Justin Field, Balls of Fire. I mean, I have the map for this area. I could start going through and just grabbing some of the stuff while I'm in the neighborhood. Yeah, there's some doors that need the incendiary. Yeah, fuck it. We'll explore the space a little bit. Even though this is usually just a waste of time because I am probably missing... I'm still missing like one power that I need in order to get a bunch of pickups. So going around and doing this before I've got basically everything, usually a waste. No life signs detected in this hopper nest. Reading that as several things show up to start shooting at me. Okay. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Missile expansion acquired. Whoop. Anything else in this room? No. There's stuff over there. There's no explicit path to there, so I guess I'll just go to the hangar and see what happens. Whee! You jerk. You weren't even blocking my way, but I'm still mad. Oh wait, wasn't there some stuff on this ship that was like, oh man, if only you could do a weld, then things would be different. I didn't see any dots, though. No dots on the ship itself, but next couple of rooms, dots. Whee! Missiles! Well, at least all this exploration is going to get me a ton of missiles that I use all the time. Ore Golem has unlocked shrine access and is permanently offline. Okay, this is a whole thing. So let's explore this room first. Missiles! Ouch. There's the thing like right there, huh? Huh. Something behind that door, huh? Damn it. Nice. Not nice. Behind a wall. I guess the dot that's over there is probably accessed via going through there, maybe? No! And into the acid? Okay, so there's like a whole mess of stuff over there that I access through the other landing pad, I guess? Alright, well, back up to the orange door, I suppose. Lord. Entry Salvation. The great machines of the Science Lords performed flawlessly. They absorbed the toxins and pollution in the air and soil, preserving the remaining fertile land of Brio. Yet the planet's climate was forever changed, leaving one side eternally scorched by the sun, the other forever in the icy grasp of darkness. The launch of the machines revealed the hidden enclave of the Science Lords to their former enemies. The bright lights in the skies caused by the decontamination equipment stirred old hatred in the hearts of the Primals. Fearing a new attack, the Primals sent their warriors forth to hunt their hated foes. We are now marked for death. Headpiece of one of the ancient colossal war golems appears to be movable. Oh, ship grapple.
Data received.
Some nice little effects here and there. A lot of nice little details of just like, hey, we're hauling this thing away, but also some of the stuff that was stuck to the bottom of it fall off as it's being hauled away. That's neat. Hey look, I remembered you could do this. And what do I get? Fucking missile pack, baby! Up to 180. There's something below this. I don't see a way to access below. Other than this thing, but... Oh. Maybe you get up underneath it from a different room? Suspicious, but it doesn't take a lot of effort to get back here. Usually, even hidden items are not that far out of the room. Whoa! Alright, what's going on down this way? There's some fellas. Security clamp. Overload it with energy. Press buttons for more. What? I'm reading lore, you jerks. Victory! We, the Lords of Science, mishandled the use of our knowledge. The devastation of the war robbed us of the rare resources necessary to fuel our war engines. Without our machines, we were unable to stand up to the primal armies, and they overran the enclaves of many Science Lords. What few remained fled into dark places, polluted wastelands even the bravest primal warriors would not dare enter. Whatever joy there may have been amongst the victorious was quickly stamped out by the grim reality surrounding them. Brio, their cradle, their sacred home, was on the verge of death. Farghoul Hatcher, able to jam incoming missiles. Huh. Magnetic rail system is offline. Generator connected to rail system. 700 kills. Yep. I killed stuff there, alright. High temperature weaponry could destroy the plant. Breeding lore. Not my thing, sorry. Alright. Thanks, dude. I didn't want to scan the stupid robot, I wanted to scan these things. Fargula Wasp. Capable of self-detonation. Great. Punch. So much effort for a missile pack. Oh my god. I need to kill this guy because I won't be able to do the track while he's alive. Bro. $800 kills. Wow, I could get so many achievements if I just hang out and kill all the wasps out of this guy over and over. But he's dead now. This is good. Cold-based weaponry. I have that. Thanks, dude. All right. I see. I thought he was immortal, so the puzzle would suck. I'm glad that's not the case. Oh my god. This is so much effort for 5 missiles. Holy cannoli. You feel pride and accomplishment? I mean, kinda. That's another point of completion, baby, but... Man, Where the fuck is this taking me? Oh. Weapon fire will disengage the locks. Fantastic. Still unsure how to get the thing out of the thing. A large battery seems to be removed from it. Oh, okay. Struggle of Exiles. As the followers of the primal traditions celebrated their victory, a number of surviving Silence Lords gathered in a hidden sanctuary. It was there that our foolishness became obvious, and we regretted ignoring the Chozo's warning. We realized the folly of following the ways of science with blind faith and the peril of all Brio. The contamination left from the battles was spreading and would soon scour the remaining fertile lands, leaving naught but ash. If left unaided, Brio would lose what safe lands and water remained. Once more, our great minds turned to a great task, planetary salvation. As our enemies searched the lands for us, the last lords of science, we created our final machines and launched them into the heavens. Yeah, Science Lord gotta be one of the top 5 things you could put on a resume. Oh baby, 5 missiles incoming! Woo! Celestial Dragon Lord of Science. I'm unfamiliar with the reference. I'm sorry. More lore, though! Decline. Forgotten in exile, a creature of myth, I, the last Lord of Science, worked tirelessly to protect myself and this world. I crafted magics and machines to bring life back to the wastelands. I found a new source of natural energy in the land and called it Fuel Gel. I vowed to atone for the devastation inflicted upon Brio, caused by both science and war. Yet while I toiled, the primals slipped slowly into barbarism. With no science lords to hunt, they turned on each other, tribe against tribe. Magic was lost to them, and they became as savage as the predator beasts in the wild. Oh, right. Celestial Dragon, Lord of Science. I was like, Celestial Dragon Lord of Science. I did not emphasize the words correctly. These collapsed stones appear immovable. A giant impact could crumble the debris. Cage invulnerable to weaponry. A giant impact could probably shatter and destroy the bars. Colossal war golems used their size to crush opponents. A piece appears to be missing. Hey, how about you put that helmet down? Wait for all the birds to get out of there. Big slap. Fantastic. Colossal War Golem has expelled remaining energy reserves permanently offline. And all of that, it's still missiles, but that was ship missiles. They're different. Okay, what the fuck is going on here? Got an E-tank, baby! Have you ever called an airstrike in on enemies? I don't think so. I keep forgetting that's a thing. Oh, I should have used the X-ray visor while I was in that room. Huh? Oh, can I just... There we go. That makes sense. Can't call in an airstrike on that guy, and that's basically the only guy in a long time that I've wanted to airstrike. Oh, wait. Which is the room where the thing was? Because I'm thinking maybe I already airlifted the battery that was on this planet. Trying to figure out the best way, because I don't want to do the morph ball thing again. I think if I go this way. Yeah, okay. Gunship not carrying an object suitable for this location. Okay. So I need to go find the battery. So I'll do that, and then since I'm coming back to this neighborhood, then maybe I'll try figuring out where that, like, weirdly out-of-bounds dot is. Because that might just be, like, oh, use the X-ray visor or do an airstrike or something. I am clearing out like a lot of this planet. A surprising amount of this planet. Okay, what is the name of the landing platform that I'm looking for here? Thorn Jungle Air Dock. Quartz. Yeah, okay. Thorn Jungle. Also, I thought this was the planet with the observatory in it. Oh, it might be in the fire side of the planet. But if I'm able to get the thing that's in that that one room where I thought the thing was too far out of bounds, if I can get that thing, then that's like most of the stuff on this planet. Depending on how the return to Fireside goes, that could be like every dot that's left on the planet. Okay, so just gotta find the battery and then connect the two halves of this zone. At least there's like more open exploration on revisits, but that's not that surprising. Excuse me. It knocked me, like, the attack knocked me into the air, so then I used my double jump. And then when I was trying to use my double jump, I used my my screw attack. What annoying enemies. At least they don't do much damage. Alright, 50-50. Which one is the battery on? Because I don't remember. I was wrong! It was the other one! Oh, right. I can just go. Rude. Rude. Oh wait, don't I need phazon weaponry in order to get through a door to get to where that room was? Is that the path that takes me to his? Fantastic. Okay. So now, how do I get back to that room? Okay, so just hang right. So up here, I gotta go through the morph ball section. But going this way through it is pretty fast. I'm glad I remembered about the battery. My memory for stuff in this game is doing a lot better than I expected. Yep, that's how you connect a battery. Fantastic. I bet there's 5 missiles behind there. I bet there's either 5 missiles or 1 missiles. Damn it. What? What did I get bumped by? Was I supposed to morph ball through that little gap? What happened? You son of a bitch! I'm tilted. I'm mad. Samus, baby's face on talking, but you guys suit that won't quit. They got these items that are all you can. 5 missiles, get out of here. I should go back and watch a lot of The Simpsons. So many Simpsons bits and quotes are mostly in my brain because of the Super Best Friends. 75% of all pickups acquired! Special ending unlocked! Woohoo! Complete the game to view this ending. Yeah, seems like that is all of the dots on the map except for that one. So let's see if I can figure out how to get that. Clang! Into the lava. God damn it! Wasn't trying to screw attack, I was just trying to double jump. I did watch The Simpsons a lot with my family when I was younger, but there came a point where like, usually what we would do is we would watch TV after dinner. Like, we would eat dinner together at the dinner table, and then we would go and watch TV in the living room for a bit. But there came a point where The Simpsons just wasn't really on when we were going in to watch TV. And that was the point at which we started watching a lot more Family Guy, because Family Guy was what was on. I wouldn't say that was good for us. Is that when you would watch the intro to the Hulk? No, the old Hulk cartoon would play at like midnight or like 1 a.m. So it was very rare that we would ever actually see it, because, you know, it would be rare that we would ever be awake that late, especially when we were all sleeping in the same room, you know. We got the youngins around, gotta shut the TV off at a reasonable hour. Aha! Let me... Oh my god. I'm fucking dead. I got stuck on the fucking ice. I got stuck on the fucking ice. Like, it wouldn't let me unmorph ball, but I couldn't actually, like, get the morph ball onto the little patch of ice. And so I was just, like, stuck between the acid and the ice. I couldn't do anything. Alright. But yeah, we didn't actually watch the Incredible Hulk cartoon that often. I mean, we never actually watched the cartoon, both because it came on very late and because we didn't think it was very good. Like, there was at least one night, like one occasion, maybe a couple, where we actually, like, sat down and just like, we always just watch the intro, but we never watch the cartoon. Let's actually watch the cartoon, and it wasn't. It was definitely retro, let's say. It had aged. And we were like, well, curiosity sated. No need to watch that again. Like, if you've ever seen, that animation of a lady dancing in the old Spider-Man cartoon, that's basically what that show was like. What the Incredible Hulk show was like. That may have been done by the same animation studio, now that I think about it. Styles seemed similar. But now I'm curious, like, am I supposed to damage tank my way through there, or is there something about that little tunnel that I was missing? Guess we'll find out. Which tunnel? The one with the fuel gel that I just died trying to go through because I got stuck. It seems like the initial damage is not that high, but it ramps up. But oh, well, that was a complete accident, but I'm glad it happened. Need to come back later. Do I need to come back later? Because I got a lot of E-tags. Whee! Is it a prank and it's a stupidly long tunnel? Because it seemed like once I finally got unstuck from the ice, I was also moving slower. I mean, if I can live, I kind of want to go for it, so that way I don't have to backtrack later. Never wanted 5 missiles more badly. You're not too far off. Because if I just take, like, a ton of damage, that's whatever. But if I can't actually... If I can't, then fuck it. I re-unlocked the special ending. I guess I'll leave, because I'm not getting a conclusive answer as to whether I actually can get through the tube. That's 5 to 10 minutes of backtracking that y'all are gonna have to endure. At that point, it's not my fault. Give me the thing. Oh my god! I hate the stupid screw attack. I hate the screw attack in this game. In these games. All of them. Fuck the screw attack. Fuck the wall jumps. Fuck them. What did you miss? There was a tunnel of goop that I got stuck in, and so I wasn't sure if I could actually make it through the goop. And then nobody would tell me if I could make it through the goop, and so I'm leaving. If Katja got stuck in a goop wall, he'd probably die. That goop does a lot of damage, and he doesn't have a Chozo-made Varia suit. Or whatever the fuck this is. The EDF space poison suit. Temple of Brio. Okay, I think this is the room where you need the thing. Where I would need a new beam. So I guess I need to come back to this planet later anyways. I sure hope this is the planet that has the observatory, and I'm not misremembering that. Oh, the spauldrons, the shoulder pads that I'm about to get. Those might protect me from the goop. But I wanna get the map. Sure hope the observatory is here. Oh, there's a thing! There's two things. The observatory is not here, but there's two things. Where the fuck is the observatory? No. There we go. Missiles. They're for my ship, but they still count. Aha! Oh boy. Time for 20 minutes of Spider Ball. that was cool. This is a pretty cool spider ball section. Hooray! I've almost found all of the E-tanks from the look of it. There we go. Clang. Whee! Nice. What is that? These stupid orbs, why are the orbs everywhere? Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. I almost got knocked off the thing by the stupid orbs. Okay, you go pretty slow in morph ball mode when you're in the goop. Maybe if I were like hopping the whole time, but it seemed like the hop was also... Well, I mean, I was stuck, so... Where does this take me again? Fantastic. I gotta come back here later anyways, so let's just leave. Okay, where the fuck was the observatory? I'm going insane. Second area on Elysium. Okay. I thought I looked here, but I will look again. Oh yeah, I can also go get the last thing on Norion, I think. So I'm pretty sure that's just a spider ball collectible. Okay, maintenance shaft, turbine chamber, observatory. There it is. Oh right, this area is a complete cluster frick of rooms. That's why I didn't find the one that said observatory. Great. Uh. Why it no space jump? Third thing, this. Okay. Damn it. On the acid shield unit. I know. But I want to get the maps. I know. I know. I know. I'm not going on this grand adventure for my health. I'm doing it for a reason. Satellite has downloaded additional map data for Skytown. Suit expansion locations revealed. Satellite has downloaded research data, ether information added to logbook. Oh. I'm missing a thing. I'm only missing 4 bosses. Alright. Not allowed to look at it yet. Talon 4 information. Suspicious. There wasn't any more, right? That were lit up currently. I didn't get the Space Pirate homeworld info. It's strange. How am I gonna find all the little doohickeys and doodads? That looks like a lore bot to me. Oh no, it's not. Another missile pack. Okay, so I collected all that stuff. Collected all that stuff. Oh no, there's dots over there. Oh my god. It'll take so long to go get those dots. I'll get them later. Because if I go try and get one of those dots and I don't have the power up to get that dot, and then I have to backtrack all the way to the start of the planet, I might just, like, load my save. Instead of actually redoing all that traversal. I hate this thing! I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I started singing it again just to try and see if I could remember the name of that song, but I cannot. I used to listen to that song all the time when I was a teenager because I was an old soul, which is the term adults use to mean boring fun. You mean cultured? Basically the same thing. Wow, you know a lot of facts and have no personality. So I'm gonna use that to describe you instead. I didn't have it that bad. I was a class clown. Believe it or not. Up until high school. Cultured can also be used for kids who don't wash their hands enough. Ugh. I mean, I guess. Okay. Which of these will get me to where I'm going faster? I hope it's this one. Oh damn, it's almost 1 a.m. Alright, are you gonna immediately put me into an event here? No. Okay. I think I'm gonna wrap things up here. And hopefully that doesn't mean that I have like a stream and a half left of game left. Hopefully if I do, you know, maybe if I start at a reasonable time but run a little long, maybe we'll wrap things up, because I've got 75%. Although I am running, because I have the little map icons, I am running around and gunning for 100% completion, so maybe I have 2 streams left of this. I don't know. But I'm tired and it's late. I am... I must fully recover. Where is Spotify? There it is. Yeah, hopefully I'll just be all better by tomorrow. Fingers crossed. And speaking of tomorrow, it's gonna be Lost Judgment, back at it again in Yokohama with probably another 3 streams worth of doing high school bullshit. What did we do last time in Lost Judgment? We started the motorcycle gang, and that... the mechanics in that were weird, but also it seems like a big old money sink. So I'm not exactly sure how we're gonna handle that. Still got a bunch of boxing to do. Still have more dance club to do. And wasn't there like another... Oh, still have more robotics club to do? And wasn't there another club? There was like one more club that I hadn't unlocked yet or something. It's been several months since I did main story in that game, huh? Because in addition to spending so many streams doing like club stuff, there's also like regular side stories and the detective cases and stuff to do at eventually. I haven't unlocked any more of those, I think. There's the girlfriends. We got DLC girlfriends. There was that girlfriend from the cat, like the cat side quest. I haven't been able to hang out with any girlfriends. Oh my god, there's so much game in that game. So we'll see more of the game that's in that game tomorrow. Thursday, I am unsure. I don't have specific plans for Thursday. Kind of depends on what I've got going on, how I'm feeling. Deadlock just got like a big new update, but I still have a pile of backlog games that I want to be working my way through. But I could just do more Abiotic Factor. I don't know. A lot of different options. But Saturday will hopefully be the return of Dark Souls Seamless Co-op with Acker, assuming that we are both in good health and spirits. And then next Monday, more Metroid Prime 3. Thanks again to Dan for the 5 gift subs and $25 donation, Fletcher and Geek for the resubs, and Merc Twilight for the follow. Who is up? Who's going? Who's streaming at this hour of night? Zeldrick is playing Marvel Rivals. Spout is doing something, listed as just chatting. Vinny Vine Sauce is playing Donkey Kong Bonanza, but has been going for over 4.5 hours, so that's probably not lasting too much longer. So, Oh, I think Taran is guest starring on Marvel Rivals, so let's go see what's going on over there. I don't think I've actually seen any gameplay of that game, so it could be cool. But yeah, thanks again everyone for showing up and hanging out and chatting and all that good stuff, and hopefully I'll see you all again tomorrow for Lost Judgment. Have a good one.